Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement. Thank you for joining me today. I want to share with you my thoughts on how to raise good kids. What's a good kid? I mean, really, what's a good kid? Do we want to raise good kids? Do we want to raise happy kids? Do we want to raise peaceful kids? Do we want to raise kids that are comfortable in their own skin? Yes, all of the above, right? But there's no book, there's no manual on how to do it. There's a lot of books, right? But there's really no book. There's really no cookbook on how to raise kids. And, I think universally, we all as parents want our kids to be emotionally healthy, to feel comfortable in their own skin. And, I've got a couple ideas based upon experience and, a little bit of reading I've done over the years when it comes to different philosophies on raising children. So I'm going to share with you today two things that I think are of utmost paramount importance to remember and to do as a parent. Number one, and this is real simple, probably the simplest. You have to physically be there. Physically and mentally be there. Your kids want nothing more than for you to be around. So if you're at work all the time, or you're at the bar, or you're on the golf course, or you're whatever, and you're not around for your kids, that's like the primary thing. They just want you to be around. Now, I'm not saying don't go out and have fun, right? Everybody needs to go out and have fun and take care of themselves to a certain degree, but you've got to put spending time with your kids at the top of your list, okay? And that doesn't mean that when you're with them that you have to be doing some crazy, fantastic thing you're going to put on Facebook, like teaching them how to make fancy cupcakes or, taking windsurfing lessons or anything like that. Really, primarily what they want is for you to just be there. The rest will take care of itself, okay? So you gotta be there. Number two, kids are ultra sensitive, so you have to be careful what you say to them on a verbal and nonverbal level, right? Now look, none of us are perfect. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. Our little kids, when they become parents, they won't be perfect. But if you can keep in the kind of the forefront of your mind to try to be positive with your kids at all times, that will pay huge dividends down the road. Because these kids, remember back when you were a kid, you're so sensitive. It's easy, I think, as adults to forget what it's like to be 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 4 years old, whatever it is. You're much, much more sensitive at that stage of the game. And sometimes maybe a comment that you make, which you don't mean to be, all that strong or powerful, can feel like, for a kid, like they're getting rolled over by a bulldozer. It could be something that they remember and it could leave a big imprint on them for the rest of their life. So there's my two thoughts, two things. I'm sure there's more. In the comments section below, share it with me. Share this video with other parents. I know those two things are important. Number one, you got to be there. So simple, right? Number two, you got to remember how sensitive kids are, and you've got to watch your verbal and nonverbal communication to them, okay? They are not adults. You're an adult, in theory. I'm an adult. They're little kids, okay? Their brains are different than ours. And if we think back what it was like at that time, to the extent that we can, we'll realize how delicate we were at that stage of the game. Look, nobody's perfect. I don't have all the answers. You don't have all the answers, but I thought I'd share a couple of my ideas with you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being in the basement, and we'll talk to you soon.